Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to do something different and we're going to work on the Forester. Different Forester. Alright guys, I've got the black XT in here. Got a couple of little things that we need to do. A couple of things in the engine bay, and I'm going to change over the exhaust back to the stock one, which is down here. Because that's loud and I'm letting my sister borrow this for a couple of days. I think I'm getting over the loud exhaust on this one. I think I'll put it onto the red fuzz. So the big APS cannon onto the red fuzz. I want to see how that sounds probably next episode. But for now, I'm going to do a couple of things in the engine bay and we're going to swap over that exhaust. Right, so I'm going to be working over in this area. So when I took the little resonator out of here, I lost the grommet and this has been vibrating a little bit. So I've picked up another one. So if we can squish that in there. Also I've got a blanking plate for there as well. So blanking plate, I've got the part number here. I just got this from the wreckers. They're pretty much on all of the Imprezas. So Foresters have the intake there. I think I got it off an Impreza, or maybe even a naturally aspirated Forester, and also the little grommet that we need to put in. So this grommet actually goes from the inside, so we can probably just reach around and put it in. So let's see if I can do that without dropping it. Feel it. The old reach around trick. Sorry you couldn't see that, but done. And this, my friend, goes in like that. Simples. We're going to head to the other end of the car. I was going to play around with the blow valve and make the exhaust quiet and make the blow valve loud, but she can drive it like this and might not even hear it unless she puts a foot down. So that at the moment is on 50-50. So the goal eventually, guys, is just to have a nice intake. So I like to hear the intake. I'm not too fussed with the exhaust because I've got the other Forester. Alright boys, so looking at this diff back, this is actually a larger diameter than the stock one that's on the XT. This is actually from my GT, and then obviously I've modified it for the APS cannon. Just the APS cannon used to be on my red fuzz. So this should fit straight up to my red fuzz, and we'll see how we go later on the red fuzz with this APS. If it's way too loud, we'll work out something different. But for now, we'll put the stock one back on here. Alright, let's see how we go. Hopefully it's high enough. Alright guys, I've got the APS cannon diff back off. We'll get that out and we'll chuck the stock one back in. Alright. Decent sized muffler. Let's get her up and back in there. You guys might be able to see now. A little while ago I got hit in the back. See this line here? This is the top of a number plate, a front number plate. Alright, stock diff back is back on. So maybe we'll get that APS onto the red fuzz. There we go, boys. Quiet exhaust back on the ground. Let's get it back out the front of the house. Maybe even go for a little drive. Get some snacks maybe. Nearly forgot to do a start up on the stock exhaust. Okay. Cool. Hear that purr. Hear that starter. Bit lovely. It's not all the way down properly. There we go. It's better, isn't it, guys? I can hear more engine and gearbox now than I can't hear the exhaust. Wow. Good one, Glenn. Alright, so can't hear me driving anymore, except for the blow-up valve. But I think that's it for this car for a little while. We are going to detail my sister's car, so she's borrowing this, and then we're going to get the red fuzz back into the garage and do the oil cooler and the transmission cooler, and then we're going to get stuck back into the Skyline to bring that back to life, because I've just neglected that Skyline G35, V35, whatever you want to call it, 350 GT, whatever you want to call it. I've neglected it really bad, and now I need to do a lot of work to it. So we're going to have a pretty long series on that, but we're still going to have big turbo, red fuzz episodes and stuff like that. Hopefully we can get a dyno tune in this year as well. That'd be great. But yeah, guys, short episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.